In this video, we're going to go through creating a new job in Cinderblock. It's a fairly straightforward process, but there are a few bits of interesting information, so please stick with us. Right now we're on the job screen, and we're going to start by clicking on the Create New Job button. Then we're going to add a customer. We can either create a new customer, which adds them to the database, or select an existing customer. Next, we have to select a job address. Cinderblock supports multiple addresses, so if you have a customer that has several locations, you can add them all to their profile and it will appear in a list and you can select that one. We can also create a new one at this point, and another kind of address we can create is a one-time use address. Now, one-time use address is when you don't want to save that address to the customer profile, and this, for example, this is useful if you're a subcontractor and you're doing work for the customer's client. So you're going to use the client's address where you're actually doing the job, or their client's address, and you don't want to save that to the profile. You're going to use it only once. So we're going to do that, and if you do want to save to the profile, you just toggle that on. Next, we have the job name. Right now it's blank, but in your company settings, you can ask the app to populate that for you. So you can ask it to populate it either based on customer name or job location. And if it does populate for you, this is how it would look. So in that scenario, you selected the customer, Andrew. It would populate with the customer Andrew, but you can still edit it. So if you have a job that you don't want to use that rule with, it's totally fine. You just go to that field and edit it. And that's it. Create a new job, click on that button, and you're good to go. But let's look at these other options and see what's going on. We can also add a job description, and then we have these advanced options hidden here. The first one is job status. That allows you to create the job with a status other than the default. So when you create a job, it's given a status of new. But if you want to use a different status when you create the job, you can do that here. Next, we have assigned users. Assigned users should not be confused with appointments. If you plan on creating appointments for this job, first create the job, then create the appointments and assign users to those appointments. Next, we have job tags. You can add them here too. And then we have email customer. Email customer just sends the customer a kind of welcome email that says thank you for considering us. This is useful if your workflow is one where someone reaches out to you, they want a bid or a proposal for something, and you're not ready to get back to them right away, either with an appointment or whatever it is, but you want to engage with them or just let them know that you're on it, right? So this email just sends them a very simple email that says thanks for reaching out, and it lets them know that you haven't they haven't fallen into like a black hole or something. And that's it. We can create the job. I just want to clarify something here. All of this stuff you can edit at any time. So if you don't want to assign users, or you're not sure if you need to, it's not a big deal. As we'll see now, we create the job, we can edit all of this stuff. We can assign the users at this point. We can update the status at this point. So if you want to keep things simple, don't sweat it. Put the customer, put the job address, put the name, and that's it. Create the job and edit things whenever you need to. That's it. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us.